Hey guys, this is a walk around of the all new Toyota RAV4. I'm sorry for the background noise, reason being because this dealership is right next to a main road, so I do apologize. Anyhow, towards the front, got your headlights as you can see. It's actually quite nice. It's got a matte black finish that goes all the way inside the headlight. A little bit hard to see. It's quite a nice touch. Show you your grille. 4 parking sensors integrated into the front bumper there. Roll part of the bumper. A bit weird because of the way it's parked. This car has a fuel consumption of 6.5 litres per 100 kilometers. Urban 7.8, extra urban 5.7. In Australia we use litres, not miles. So litres, not gallons, sorry. It's a 2-litre petrol engine with a CVT transmission. Sort of wagon. 146 CO2 grams per kilometers. Show you the sides of the car. Wheels. The tires are Bridgestone. A Lenza. This must be a new model. And they are made in Japan. It's quite cool. Tire size is 18-inch. The rims are quite nice. I don't know what it is. It's actually like a real. It looks like more like close to a chrome, but I could call it chrome, I would say. But it's a really, really nice silver. It's quite nice. Close. Nice pattern too. Show the rear, the new RAV4. Tail lights. Also got this sort of piano black trim that surrounds the edge of it. It's also got a nice effect. I don't know if you can see, it's like in layers. So you got the outside, and towards it you got also an inner piece that goes inside. It's a bit hard to see. Actually like that. Very cool, nice touch. Also a little bit blacked out inside as well. Toyota badge 2. RAV4. Rear backup camera. The 3rd braking light. You have 4 parking sensors integrated into the lower part of the bumper. Dual exhausts. Manual tailgate. It's quite wide opening. There doesn't seem to be a lip here either, so makes it easy to slide large items across. Nicely carpeted. Jack, toolkits, space of a spare tire. You have interior illumination. You have a 12 volt / 120 watt power outlet. Got some storage here, which is quite good if you got, say, got milk or going shopping. You put those small items there, won't knock over. Got 4 hooks. Also quite useful. Seats do fold down flat. There's a little toggle here. If I pull this, it comes down. See, nice and flat. Repeat the same thing on the other side. Very easy, very straightforward. You can see the seats are nice and flat. Being flat like this makes it easy to slide large suitcases or big items. Very convenient. Manual tailgate. Show the interior. Better. Here's the interior of the all-new RAV4. Towards the front you got your gauges, obviously your rev counter, temperature gauge towards the left, and your speedometer and your fuel gauge towards the right. This car has done 144 kilometers. Also in the center you have a LCD display that shows all your information. Quite like the outside of the gauges, has a little nice sort of design. Quite like that. Leather wrap steering wheel. Just wait till it focuses. With some black stitching. When it decides to focus, a bit hard to see. Why won't you? Oh, there you go. That's better. So you got some black stitching here, which is quite nice. Did mention it's leather wrapped. Good bolstering. Towards the left you got your controls. Hands-free. Voice command. Buttons have very little travel. Very similar to, like, say, the new MacBooks, like how much travel they have. Feels like that. Feels very solid. I do this purposely so you can hear the quality. Cruise control settings to the right. Lane departure. Adaptive cruise control. Secondary stations. Got your wipe controls to the left. And your headlight indicator controls to the right. You can see, feels very solid. Soft touch dash. Vinyl here. It's a bit hard to see, but you got grey stitching. See a bit up close. Got this textured pattern here. I know it's a bit hard to see. Good to hold candy bars or small bits and bobs. You don't have a club. Your glove box is not padded. I don't have the keys to the UI, unfortunately, for this car. But I'll just show you just the buttons and stuff like that. I do have another video that actually shows you that in more depth. I do like the design on the outside of the knobs. This one has a bit of resistance. It feels very smooth, satisfying. Aircon controls, climate control, same pattern. Also, it's got that rubber texture, which is great, and having it all flush, it makes it a bit hard sometimes to turn the dials. Very thoughtful. Auto. different zones, cycling, fan speeds, heat, cool, eco, front and rear demister. You have a USB and aux port. You have a 12 watt / 120 watt power outlet. You actually have, believe it or not, wireless charging, which is really great. And it's actually a small layer of rubber, or it's this sort of resistive sort of material. It feels like a rubber, which is great, which is smart. So it prevents your smartphone from sliding about, sorry. So wireless charging, very handy. The gear knob is all leather as well. Bit of metal. Vinyl shift boot with some black stitching. Electronic parking brake. Different driving modes, eco, normal, sport. A little bit of trouble. Very nice. Here you can see my 800ml bottle. Easily can fit there nicely. It's got a little bit of funny shape to it as well, so it's good. It's all hard plastics here, and yeah, it's actually relatively secure. The sides do look a bit small, but watch, it's a little bit of a push, but fits in nicely, so it's good. Got a bit of stitching in the center here. And vinyl as well. Oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't have a button, so you have to just press it like that. So I pictured an actual handle. I got two of them, and you got 2.1 USB ports, which is great. I think 2.1 is a bit faster than 2.0, I believe. You got these cloth seats. Feel very supportive. They kind of look design-wise like these seats on the Toyota not AA6, what I'm saying, the H6 or GTA 6 known in Europe. I noticed the design here actually looks very similar to the pattern in there. It's probably not the same, but looks kind of similar. Sorry, it's similar to the one in here, what I'm saying. So it's quite a nice touch. Show it up close. Pretty firm headrest. Sunglass holder. Interior lights. Bendy mirror. Show you the rear seats. Just in a moment. Just 1 second. Show you the interior again. The speakers have the same pattern as the seats as well, which is pretty cool. Also, you have the cool RAV4 badging there. You can see it fits here. Soft touch here. Hard plastics on the door cards. Let's put this over here. Manual seats. I did mention the seats do fold down flat. Demonstrate to you. Show you from here. Don't think I closed that one properly. So here's the rear seats. The rear seats are the same as the front. On some cars, normally the front seats are a little bit different, but you can see the same sort of pattern you have in the front. Exactly the same in the back. Pull this down, you have 2 cup holders. Sorry, I'm just zooming out. Let me just grab that bottle, sorry. Fits there, just because the base kind of widens out, as you can see, so kind of wedge it in, but yeah, it feels relatively steady. Door cards, you kind of have to wedge it a little bit, but it does fit, which is good. And that's all, again, the style of the bottle. So my keys are falling out. Seats, firm headrests. You do have pretty good visibility, rear visibility. You do have a bit of a blind spot there, but then you've got a little quarter window, which I guess helps out. You do have a large transmission tunnel, but I'll forgive that because it's quite wide and it's kind of flat in the sense. So you can keep your feet here if you like, or you keep on the side, and you've got plenty of space here so you don't exactly obstruct the other two passengers. Rear vents, also very important. A lot of people complain lack of the rear vents. It's a bit hard, it's not as comfortable, but you can see you've got rear vents here, which is actually quite good. You can open and close them as well. You've got, again, the same two-point power outlets, which is great for charging your smartphones. Got one pocket here. I'll show you the dashboard from the rear seats. Ignition. The rear door cards, all hard plastics. If you go for the top spec one, they're the same treatment as the front. You have the same sort of pattern as the front. I did already show you that it fits nicely in my bottle, which is good. A little bit of soft touch materials there, and it's this sort of nice chrome. Now I'll show you the engine. Also very important. Sometimes a rush when it hits about 19 because the camera cuts off, doesn't let you film past somewhere in 19 minutes, so I do apologize if I'm a bit quick. But here's the engine bay. Two-litre engine on this one. The fuel cap, 91 octane. Just because you can run E10 doesn't mean you run E10, so it's just a 91. Well, that's for the walk around of the only Toyota RAV4. Sorry, mistakes in the video, and I know this is a re-upload of the original one because it was interrupted halfway through. Anyhow, this car is for sale at French Toyota. If you're interested in purchasing the car, I'll leave the description and details below, and hope you enjoyed the video, and feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Cheers.